Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So let's take a look at Cardano, ADA. So as you can see, today is the 17th of June and Bitcoin just had a major capitulation. Same with Ethereum. So Bitcoin is currently at $20,876, down almost 29% for the week. Ethereum is just under $1,100, down even more, 36.5% for the week. However, if we look at Cardano is actually slightly up on the day and only down 16.76 on the week. Okay, so Cardano is actually outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so let's go to the trading view and let's try to figure out why is that happening. So this is a weekly chart for Cardano, and if we're gonna compare that to the Bitcoin chart, so far we went as far as actually 87% down on Cardano, and now we are 86% down. So overall, from the top in August 2021, Cardano actually has dropped more than Bitcoin. As you can see here, the Bitcoin has dropped around 70%, yeah, 71% since November. So if we look at basically RSI for Cardano, we are currently at 32.6 and we went as far as 30 on Cardano. As you remember, everything under 30 it's oversold and everything over 70 is overbought. Okay, if we're gonna go back to the past and take a look if we have ever reached this kind of level on Cardano, as you can see here, we're going back to basically March 2018, and this is the lowest Cardano has ever been. And if you actually think about the price over the last couple of weeks, it's not that bad comparing to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So as we know, later this month, around the 29th of June, we have this hard fork, volatile, for Cardano. And usually what happens when we have those hard forks, you know, the price goes up, and then usually after the hard fork, it kind of comes down. So in my opinion, what I'm expecting and what I'm preparing for, we are having this kind of, not even run up, we went up a little bit to like 0.7, then to come down, come up, and we are around this range. However, we are doing better than Bitcoin and Ethereum in the last week, you know, despite everything happening, you know, in the world of crypto and outside. So I'm really expecting Cardano to hold for another couple of weeks around this level, basically 4 or 5 to maybe 7, before probably dropping down to maybe around 30 cents area. So to me, between under 35 cents area, it's a good time to buy Cardano. And obviously not financial advice, but that's something that I'm planning to do in the future. You know, Cardano is one of those projects that I'm planning to hold long term. You know, when you look at the community, the team, everything that's happening, you know, they haven't had any major flow so far. Yeah, they are quite slow in terms of development, but if you look at what's happening with Solana, Terra Luna and other chains, you know, Cardano has a big future in my opinion. So let's compare Cardano's performance to Bitcoin. So this is Cardano Bitcoin chart, and as you can see, basically from this point here, which was August 2021, when Cardano reached its peak of like just over $3.1, we've been going down, and we went down against Bitcoin as far as 76% to recover recently of yeah, we have a really good recovery of around 61%. And that might actually continue to go up of maybe to 70% over the next couple of weeks before, I think, ultimately dropping down. I really expect Cardano over the next coming months to drop down further against Bitcoin, maybe even to this level. But we will see what the future brings. If you actually have a look at the bull market support band for Cardano, in the last bull market, once we went under it, okay, we try to go over it here, but we held it as a resistance. The same here. Here we went up just for a couple of weeks to ultimately calm down and stay down and hold it as a resistance up to this point. And again, we failed. And that was the next attempt. We went higher, and basically from that point here until this point there, from January 2020 to July 2020, we basically done 300% up before basically dropping another 68% down. And again, you know, the March 2020 was a great opportunity for anyone to buy against Bitcoin, and then we went up basically over 1100% versus Bitcoin. So I'm really waiting for Cardano to go back to around maybe this level against Bitcoin, around 1000 level there, and that's going to be a good buy for me. And as you can see here as well, basically once we went under the bull market support band, we held it here as a resistance once, second time, and now potentially, you know, we're gonna hold it as a resistance, and we're gonna come ultimately down for the next number of months. So how is ADA doing against Ethereum? And as you can see here on the weekly chart as well, over the last like 3 weeks, Cardano's been absolutely outperforming Ethereum. So from being down as much as 76% versus Ethereum, over the last basically a month, we have recovered 100%. That was a massive move here. So absolutely, but after such a big pump up over such a short period of time, as you could see, we got a couple of those here before, and each time, especially we are in the bear market now, so I would expect us to ultimately come down, probably even below this level as well. And yeah, if you hold any Ethereum, that would be probably a good time to swap Ethereum for Cardano over here. If you have Cardano, it's a good time to swap Cardano for Ethereum at this point in time. And yeah, let's take a look at the bull market support band as well. Kind of same situation with Cardano. We went basically over it here the first time in November 2020. We held it as a support in December 2020. We almost got back to it and held it as a support in February 2021. And then in April 2021, before then, we had this big drop of 63% in May 2021. Then we had the summer low for a couple of months, and then we went to put up new all-time high of basically $3.1. And since then we've been really slowly and steadily going down to the level of 86% now and 87.8 a couple of weeks ago. So 87%, so how does that compare to the last bull market? Okay, so as measured from the top to the bottom of the last bull market, we went down as far as 98%. That's absolutely crazy. I don't really think that's going to happen for Cardano now, but who knows? Cardano is much more known and respected project, but 98%, so where would 98% put us down? Actually, what we can do, we can basically try to copy this pattern and so we can take this pattern, okay, and try to make sure that it's exactly the same as it was back in 2018. Okay, so just gonna take a, okay, so we go from the top of that week to basically here. Okay, that looks quite good, and now let's try to apply that to the current cycle and see what happens. So as you remember, that was 98%. That's a massive drop. Okay, so let's try to apply that to the current situation. Okay, that was the top, and as you can see, we have this move. It's quite resonates, very similar to this move here. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And basically that was the bottom. So if this is the one, then we are going sideways. And then from that point in time, we had another basically 45% drop. If we would take that now and have a 45% drop from here, that would take us to around, yeah, just around 30 cents. And to me, anything under 30 cents, it's a good buy for Cardano. As you can see, if we would repeat the same pattern as we did back in 2018, we would go down as low as basically 10 cents. I don't think that's really going to happen, but only time will tell. And yeah, you know, let's hope over the next 2-3 years, Cardano's gonna reach, you know, $5, $6, maybe even $10, and it's gonna be adopted globally. And overall, crypto markets, it's gonna get, you know, millions and millions of new users. And you know, this crypto winter won't be the worst one, and will provide us with great opportunities of buying and making, you know, a wealth for all of us in the future. Thanks for watching. Again, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and see you in the next video. Have a nice